And then in the fifth video, by the time you get to the fifth video, you forgot about the first video, maybe even the second video, and you're watching breaking news about Diddy, okay, because that's really prominent right now. And you just went through all these emotions in 5 minutes. You didn't do a think piece. You didn't make content yourself talking about each piece of content that you just watched. You didn't write anything down. You didn't talk about it with a friend. You just scrolled. You just kept scrolling, and you're just intaking and feeling, intaking and feeling, intaking and feeling, until at some point you stop feeling. At some point you stop intaking, and it just becomes this automatic motion. And it's like you get used to the noise. You need the noise. You need some type of stimulation to keep you alive at this point, to keep your eyes open, because it's not fun going through life without the noise. It's not fun being in the quiet. Quiet feels awkward. It's, even though quiet is peaceful, we don't necessarily look at the quiet as peaceful. The quiet can be anxiety ridden, because you're like, oh my God, what am I, it can be on edge for people. So it's like you get into a rhythm of doing that every day. Can you imagine how much you really have to process in your body that's not even yours, because you've lived emotionally through a bunch of strangers on the internet who may or may not be having or experiencing these real problems? And not saying that you don't have the same problems, because why else would you be able to empathize? But sometimes you may just be empathizing for the sake of empathizing, and not necessarily because, oh, that's your lived experience. And so it can be extremely, it's going to be challenging. It can be hard work to move through and wade through the pool of content that you've consumed that has created a reality, but it's not a real reality. It's just a thought bubble. And taking yourself out of that thought bubble can be either really detrimental to your mental state, or it can be extremely freeing. And there may be a few things in between, but that is something that I feel like we're on the brink of right now as a people.